today we have artistic OP. I wouldn't want to introduce him because he was with us in the last episode as well. We were talking about a lot of things. So I say, yeah. Actually, these talks, they're very good because we talk about a lot of things. Right? And we started these sessions with the CHH Special. Yeah, he's talking about Christian hip hop. Yeah, you know, just a good Wakamo. So you've been there as a young kid. Yeah. Then you're growing, and then now you're a man. Yeah. So I feel like there is a lot to learn and a lot to reflect on as CHH.
Yes.
But before we go that side, I would want you to give us the man. You know, wimba munayamba. Disana munayamba litilo. Can you just give us a journey? Many munayambira so imba
jan. Of course, my journey is same as what I want because imambira usegura. Then mazobira ku gospel. Ndo kalira wonkumpaga bono wazisi.
Atugambira usegura
uzabira ku gospel.
So
kalira gospel artist.
I think mafanza mbili. It seems as if the ambira magira kutoka kusegura kuva ku gospel. Jima culture synthetic. It's just a synth message.
No, I think it's the whole belief system. Yeah, because now I'm a born again Christian. Yeah. So now I'm going to BA, I'm continue my so it's like a center ways. The hardware is still me. We are the operating system, the spirit part now. Yeah. It's different. Yeah. So now that's why I'm no gospel music. So center ways the spirit with a different message now. Yeah. So that's what happened. Yeah, so when you say
with the Ambia Makata member said you were later and gospel and then sister were born again. But you know, but my concept I'm a Vega for you understand.
Yeah.
Because I was born again at Tanda again. And that's in Tazoimba, born again. Kabena Jan. And are you trying to say with the moment you born again, you might not switch as Zoimba? Kabena Banji. Yeah, because we need to understand this. These are the basic, the building blocks.
Yeah, of course. Because me necessarily music young, me so many kaimba. So good is not as old as 4 years. So now being born again is not on the purpose, you know. But you know, like now I'm fighting something to what I should fight for. So it's like with the music. So don't go banga music, movie now I know when I'm chasing something, music. So that's the big difference now.
I think you take a figure out, yeah? Would the born again and then win the music. You know, we see a church, ngini and magaya mbili uzimvesesa. Zumavuda. Because there is concept in gospel music, secular music. Kabena kuti muntu amaimba gospel ndewa wimba secular. Tinene kuti is it the expectation would it be alias when amaimba za gospel? Kabena okay, how do we categorize with this is gospel music and this is not gospel music? Because you know there are a lot of players in the ground.
Yeah, I have.
My guy, okay, but my guy, we used to know them as gospel artists, yeah? Because I'm weighing my concept, you know, maybe that concept, you see, Sabuchua Mayesu, I've been a Sabuchua Mundinagi, Maza, and I see a weighing gospel. So, to me, I would want to understand what does it mean when you say with the Wimba gospel? Does it mean you look in the BA and then with the Sabuchua Mayesu? I want you to freely express these things, yeah? You say church in
okay, so to me it's when I say I'm a gospel artist, what I mean is music number one, because what is the gospel? To me the gospel is John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he sent his only begotten Son, you know, that whosoever believes in him should not perish but have everlasting life. So that's the gospel according to
OP.
And my music, it's centered around this ministry. So when I'm doing the music in the December we'll make one, you know, who is God.
So basically what you're saying, when you start talk about gospel, is that type of that music?
Yes.
Meaning at the end of it all, you do review good
Munindani, yes.
Amatani, Amabangajani. So are you trying to say with anything that doesn't tell you that it's gospel?
No. I cannot really say we didn't say gospel because but okay, let's say chikondi, you know. I mean, God is love.
Yeah.
And ukama ukamba saje chikondi umakanga ndikuti si ukamba
Zamuru. Yeah.
Koma noma ina kuti Mulungu ndani ndichikondi ndipo amene samata ukuona sabuzoda.
Okay, let's say, Creed in Zanga, yeah? So to subtract for Gajigo. We outside, yeah? I'm at outside.
Yes.
So the many tracks in the manager. If I don't win, no, this is not a gospel song. Yeah? We now say, no, this is a gospel song. So we're talking about my tracks when I would padly Agmaza Kamba. Okay, they're just looking at, you never see. Of course, there will be some areas where Apaga mentioned specific scriptures. A song like that one with outside.
Masangara.
So it's a song that we know that critique. Is it gospel or not? Because now people see many photos of the we know because I'm not in a gospel and no one will follow it. But many that one, how do you categorize it? I wouldn't want to ask you to draw on the song of the way. No, I'm just giving a scenario.
Yeah, I understand. I think what I would say is when gospel is so it needs like a balanced scorecard. Pale nyimbo zina zokamba zachikondi, nyimbo zina zokamba the message onena kuti kungo dialected to makaila bandi anchinichani pale so nyimbo ngati zimene zonena kuti no kumasangala, pale so verses so rejoice in the Lord always. So
actually people want that verse. They wouldn't want you to flip it. Would you? John 3:16 more because the moment you don't mention a verse, it's not gospel. It's just like any other song. That's what people do. Come on now we have seen it. What is gospel? Now what does it mean to you according to Obi? I'd rather say according to Obi because
it's according to my understanding.
Your understanding. Because I know people have different views.
Yeah, there are different perspectives.
I remember there was an issue with my inavuta nkani ya kwambili ya gospel artist kuchaja janjani urucheje bidengo sama dulkema and say gospel artist achaja bwanji ntinga me supporting the ministry so it's what I would there's an issue with music in ministry, music industry, music as just in music
kind of music as just gospel music.
So these are things when ningini odi enayo mapasa tough time. Being a gospel music person, I'm a kind of tough time because if I call this thing ministry, people maybe will not expect me to charge. If I say this is just business, they'll say no, there is no that
just
element.
An artist, so don't go banga music.
Now to you, your music, how do you view it? Your music, how do you?
Okay, to me, yes, this is how I view it. Okay. And so many I'm a charge, yes, for my performances, goal is also nyimbo, but no bantu maika my price tag. And my rosa when I rosa single, I will miss my ad rate, but no single is not right. My case pre-order, okay, to me, I understand in this way. And I would have said the gospel. One of the things you will find my resources commerce is one of the things you need would and be some my resources. So Montonella would like me, yes. The artist when the recent image or commerce or one of us say Banga Nimbo there what do I want me what do I want me one passing fun I guess you must have found some fun so one mixing so one kind of get one promotion yan so and when I know they are now like okay you know what if did I get a value again because also Ntango jaso imabanga so determine value agent. So I'm trying like good awangas just to determine value as well as Pange also collect some resources on and they should be able to sustain what they are doing. Because otherwise it obviously I'm trying on with mwina sabo or mtusana gulitse or sana tijeko kumana waganega ubanga sustain music each.
Because I've met a number of artists. I mean, why are we inside? We're today, man. I'm doors Komano. Now let's look at it this way. Ngini ya dola uri kuvuda. Pali ngini dola kuvuda artist ula bangi produce my tracks. Ndi let's say dola ya bezega artist ula bangi produce. Now because of a price tag, can that or ngini ya singa kai so bad ni so wina kwa umvera? Because now see if you want to access that, you need to pay. Don't you think it's also a limitation on the other hand?
Yeah, two things. Limitation is always so that only be accessible down how many anga wanise udan would be a drive anyway. Mutamene sanga wanise ndedi sanga bangumano mene nyonda oneo mole uno wase umapezeka kuti nyimbo joyipeza bebera bayaulere because bangabe upload voice ya we like can Spotify because we still want to with the music ibangele bejani ibangele champambi. So what people are doing kwambile ntonena kuti akucharge audience yosiyana but audience ina we batsa for free audience ina we charge knowing kuti awawa they are capable and they know good. I think so they are willing to support and they actually because I'm so do it's not just about the artist with a church even the audience itself imatobo kanya handoza kuda se opi usiye mwarusa nyimbo za ule uzichacha there is very yomumadan so you have to charge in at least one so and also adama tutumuza mwana so artist to kumpanga influence kuda se uzada uzichacha then yeye ujaba ngaso follow suit because he knows good this is the support that I have you charge people are willing to pay premium wouldn't they that it is a push us again.
So in short that becomes a business now. Should we say it becomes a business? It moves from ministry to business.
That becomes a business now.
Because there is now there is an investment.
Okay,
and there is a narrative.
I think it was anything that involves money, it's business.
No. Anything that involves investment and something comes out in return, it's a form of transaction. It becomes a business. That maybe it may not be only because some things you may invest and then get a return which may not be in monetary terms, but it's still a transaction, it's still a business. Yeah. For instance, God is in the business of trying to create more, to get more sons and daughters. It's still a business that always returns.
Of course.
Yeah. So many of reality, who wouldn't want to run away from these words? Yeah.
Okay, I think by my words, no for you.
Well, and in same way, the different terminology.
Yes, because in this, when I like, then we feeling it, now it becomes business. Implication you see, I think now, and so this is now they're just there for the monetary value. Because you have to look beyond that. It can be business depending on your motive. Yeah. So if your motive is to make money, I can say really it's business.
So I always give an example here from the same concept. Yeah. Let's say this is a music minister, a music person. Let me learn out from the saying a music minister. Let's say an artist or gospel. Yeah.
Why?
No, I'm trying to do that just to avoid. So we're still debating on the word minister. No. Come on, let's say this gospel artist.
Okay.
Our Abusa. Abusa does the same thing. A guy, Buzari, tenga wili unaipa Google meyama panga kwanza utenga then you're preparing for a message, you're trying to my sources also sometimes when you're preaching you need to have my sources with the, let's say my examples so there is work that is there that you're trying to make the message more relevant. Yeah, a lot of research. It involves airtime.
Yes.
Research on this particular topic and what do scholars say about this before to convey a very good message. Now, that being the case, Musa, I'm a guy in this man banga supposed to do. Ngini yangu leo ndipo noba mwina service yourself for a service fee because you pastors book even conference.
Yeah.
Banga yonchi. Will that not give a different picture?
Okay, I think I think you don't know really so I feel what being how we position ourselves it's gonna give a different picture.
Yeah.
Because even Christo my levels understanding majority again so I'm trying this is just too much. I'm trying that they will accept you know what sustainability wise because mtu ngada kubuka venue marina njani and this one really musabwe so sinungadi zimezo ineni mwana ngadi ule mulungu di is all knowing anazipanga kale balances zonke zose in the Bible.
because I'll tell you this, of course Zimango saying at what point is someone making a payment? Yeah. Yes. Because I tell you it's the same concept for the church wouldn't want to charge per entry, you get? But they have their own ways. Zambali. So they use the same money to make payment. Now the challenge comes to an artist. For the artist, you are miraga, so ma bakomolo. Ma bakomolo I will charge. Komano, I feel like people, I would want people to come free. Yeah, I for one, I would say, man, I'll tell you, this is a ministry, and this is also a business. I wouldn't want to run out because what is making us running out from that way?
I think
If you might buy something, this is what
yes.
Come on, you can tell someone it's a ministry. The message that is in me.
Okay, umazio. Tangu nena uli Mungu enda kwa solution nena uli Yesu bombe. So I don't think una to kwenye bakosifanya nena kuda kuchacha baadhi ya the yomwe yumo samalira so and they are full time doing art or music they should impact people. So what comes first, the music or the resources?
Actually, it's the resources that come.
So now mtujano wapangano invest, there should be some return on investment. So to me, I understand the concept.
Because
they should expect something from it. I do understand.
Because the more people keep running out of this is also a business. Imaiga pakuna ukanga explain.
Nansi makangere wudi you more necessarily would know they're just in it for the money. Because I'm not would disappoint the dollar. Dollar ndia po. In dollar my feel. One ga mano banga ngini for the end to feel like $1 billion. Bana money na would know that's why I'm would know the love of money now.
Because they understand.
What is up on a dollar money?
Dollar
see where this guy see come as long as you are doing something, you are putting in value, you expect to really get a bigger. Kabwe win ali yes man. This is a win ali yes.
Because we can't run away from this issue. Though everybody is trying to run away from the word money, we always need money.
We need in the saying everybody to funny money $1 billion in the ministry. This gospel thing I said you for $1
so somebody had to say, we don't charge for the message, we charge for the skill. You get it? Because I may have the same message that you have, but if I'm not an artist, deliver us in panel. So you're charging for the means of when you deliver message.
Well, per stage you have to show up presenter.
I say make my art yago. Art yago with a stage. What menya buga zovas na zage costume yangi just to convey the message. You want to deliver message. Just it's a fly. So it involves a lot. Commando. I think that's why I said we need to do these things. But more fun now. I am in for ministry. I'm also doing business in it. We're not charging for the message. We're charging for the skill attached to the message. That's why the same story you have. We never go to preach about poverty. If you are to craft the same message, it's only a billboard. But it involves a lot. It's only about TV, but it involves a lot. So it's that one. It's a skill of trying to make it to convey the same message on a platform that is paid for.
Okay, I think that one is another embrace the idea of the ministry of Funigandalama. So when you mention money, Zuma Vega Zinazag is when I will basi Sugubanga Utenga Commando Ministry of Funigado. So don't know the Montanana. Okay. If there is, we don't have to force people with him in a video or would I done if we have to understand we don't know so Mulungu, some we done and Ubasa charity and mending Commando also sponsors. There is already a provision for me. So in also when Olimban 1 billion down, doing it in Bani 1 billion down, because he's the one that made an another open my imba. He was a Mungara to know your imba, say, let this idea what put in by provision. So I got the same of the concept in a wood to $4 just as many $4 ministries and my examples are books. I got the same justice of $4 could have a bank sustainable and easy. That's when I think we'll see the big difference that we are looking for. For now, as long as probably my resources are sent to the
actually, it's nice. So remember last time we had this the kingdom concert, your Blante concert, your gospel.
Yes, I remember that.
Yeah. Now we had a time when we had a point of discussion. So we had guys regenerating, then the pastor.
Yes.
They were all there by podium. So we were talking. Okay, guys, you need to understand, these people have grown up, are now grown ups, yeah? Now, my responsibility is my responsibility. The main issue is going to finance, my resources over in the production. Ndi amene achema. Could it because we're getting back to money? Yes. We have denied to be in the business. Come we know what if we don't do business, we're gonna kill the whole purpose of the ministry.
Kind of no background. Como do jogira kuchokona na wili. I think tutajoga malevu zone na utinali mafana. So tuli mafana. Tama ngandi gospel jone na wili money ndio hivyo. Money aside, if you push a guy, tizungo moyo mbele mungu. Na ula zafika na tufunikira dola. Then kumaza chema no tekaibwe isano in the concept dollar ichi tunaona ngaliro tabauda. Tamba wanda dola kamera kama no panopata grow. In my responsibilities oganda zarona sati kuda magazi gospel inde ndimene hii tukupanga izizi for Christ. We also need money kuti zingine zizipange amplify. Because even antamene tupanova tasi antamene madista amene panova akumveka kwambiri amene they are making noise panova the money ase their financial muscle yonena kuti abanyere promote ilipo fana amene alibe dollar utapangira promo kuzodusa
like what's the average cost ya production? Let's say beat making and then bring us with good voice.
Aya semwe abanova do tonena wili tutongo kupasa range ya kuti mwina 30k to 60k range yonena wili be ya mugero be na
so imagine that money mugero mu dollar
asene
so let's say mfuna minimum trucks team so it's a lot of money.
Yeah, it's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
That's just my tracks. So many my tracks. So from there, no, we are busy promo. $90 or even we end say $90
So music itself is expensive to do the production.
So expensive.
Now, because you know what I want to do, what I was trying to drive at ourselves, I want to drive at my guy, gospel artist. Be free to say this is business. This is also ministry. Because if you think one bit, this is not business. Okay. Trust me. No, you're running away from the word business.
Not I'm running away. Komano, it's not sitting well with me. It's when you say business, this is also ministry. Oh, no,
okay, because I'll give you.
Let's say okay.
Okay, set up their church. Even the church, yes, they are doing the work of the Lord. Every church, but modern day church, if things are working out, you find out a church, you might in a Christian business. And the business second of the church, you are more required, you require good some CD. Church, you might jabanga sawina, ibanga bunu, you tenga with a jar. So you see, inside the ministry, there are also means of fundraising. But if you are fundraising, it's business. So business, we should take in the concept, the end goal is money. No.
Okay. So Ugabanga differentiate with it. This is business. This is ministry. What's the ministry and what's the business about?
Okay, the ministry now is because ministry is all about you service delivery. You get? It's service delivery. The service that you want to give. That's what we call ministry. What is it that you're trying to do in music? Okay, I want to preach to people. I want to teach people through music. The service is the teaching itself, the lesson itself. Yeah. If the ministry is to operate, it needs to be financed. So the ministry can have means of financing the service. You get it? That is being offered. That's why I said, you have music, but you need to sell to finance. Yeah? So that's why I said, in the ministry has business. The ministry has a business, has a fundraising department, or has a way in which it raises money.
Yeah.
When they call you to show, they pay you. They are not paying the service. They are not paying the ministry. They are paying you to deliver the service. Yeah. That's why my word I'm not trying to say, because what matters more is the end goal. What is that you're trying to do?
Yeah, that's
is it the money?
It's the motive thing now. Because you know what's in it for you.
Yeah, what's in it. So for you, it's at the very bottom of your heart, it's the service delivery. But for that service to be delivered, you want to deliver a service. You want to deliver a sermon. Yeah? So you deliver a service. Okay, this is what you deliver doing. Christ died for you and he resurrected. And then if you believe you are saved, I take the same message and put it in an audio format. I'm delivering the same service. Just because it's in an audio format, I'll tell you, no, this service, even for you to listen to this service, it will need you to have a gadget.
Yeah.
Get it? So even for you, at the very end of service delivery or the recipient of the service, we need to do what? We need to have a medium of listening to your message. So this is where business comes in now. Yeah. So we need to understand it's about creativity. Creativity is trying to raise more money to increase service delivery. So to me, in as much as you're trying to run away from the word business, but I tell you, the more we accept the word business, the better it becomes for the business.
Of course, I say.
But I understand
music.
you.
I say, of course, I say generally, everything is business. Everything is business. Music is business. Komano to us. Still going with it, the business aspects on the forefront. That's why I would say it as business and as ministry. No, this is when
but deep down in Mukatimu, you sure this business music ministry because of
heavy.
So the moment now it means you're talking of a return. You get it? It's a return.
Yes, even
so it means there is something that has been invested.
Yes.
And something that has come out.
Yes.
That qualifies it to be a piece. In as much as you don't want to say.
That qualifies.
But I get it. There is something that is put in. There is something that is put invested. And then you get something in return. So I feel like we don't have issues. You don't have issues as an artist. It's an issue to do with the audience to understand, or the people to understand, because that's why I said we're just dealing with terminology.
Okay. One be here. Now see when we mention the word business, what comes to mind is
the overall.
Yes, they're expecting profit. That's the aim for business. So that's why I'm doing because we are not in the music for profit.
Yeah.
Monetary wise. Yep. So that's why you do one man. See when you
we need to fully analyze this one. Yeah.
I should acknowledge what the stuff you're with ujesa kwambili so and mungu anayigasa uri we ugena yo bo kwambili and this way you bange so open my platforms and again abo kwambili skill ya so when ugena yo kumene.
So now as OP, as an artist now, how do you plan to do or to market your music? I mean, okay, you're doing ministry, you're doing music, you're preaching through the music. Kumano, what are the mediums? I mean, you can get return from your music. Is it that you sell your music, or how do you get a return from your music? Kabena, this is not a return. Kumano. More like compensation. Yeah, good to compensate today. Umaenda ma distance, umatia mafuta makapanga za.
Okay. For me, being OPS and Sanami, so far Sanami nda kulisa kwenyimbwe. Sanami nda chocha kwenyimbwe because I'm still defining good okay. Nyimbo zanga dizita ndi when so sina chocha because zomwe mana zonna wodi kwambiri so so we chase him, not the money. So as for me, so far that's what I've been doing. I've sinachijo kwenye bars. Ndukubida kumene gogo. Like what I said, they were charging a different audience. Komano so far sinachijo. And when I composition to go when my shows kuri alipoka show inage adipea, I think that's the composition. Komaso eneo ndimo nena wudi never send una music ndimo nena wudi music yidi ndia eneo. So I have a future in this. Then divaize one big man when it comes to money it's una music. Because okay, my avenues alipo galo nena wudi we are going to make money from this. Panopa Zambia is digital. You know, by YouTube batch. You make money from YouTube, Spotify, Facebook, TikTok. I know with time zindu zimene zozaka ma avenues onena kulira I will never $1 bobo. So compensation yo ilivo ndima yona kuno ndiyo And I'm just waiting for God to take me there with the bass. And I'm even making a big difference from music. The one is also impact. When the finances are there, then you have my resources and you can do more.
Nice.
People will be able to see. You don't know what I think of paying on music.
Push.
At the moment, I say music is taking away from me. But
alright, so I feel like for this episode, let's stop here. Deserve it, because there is a lot to be discussed. There is a lot. But would rather stop here because this is the CHH Special Edition. So we're gonna be bringing you a lot of topics in CHH here on the Top Podcast. Once again, you were with
Artistic OP.
Yeah, and this is Michael FMC. In the background, we have Isaac doing all the production and whatnot. Thank you so much. Until next time, keep